Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be a deep dive video. I'm going to show you what's inside my long boxes. So if you go over, I'll show you my little bit of my comic book room. See all the long boxes? I have a whole bunch of long boxes. So I took one out. You can see one's missing. So the one that's missing is this one. And I'm going to show you what's inside this one. Hopefully I can keep the camera relatively steady and I can show you some of the stuff that's inside of it. I hope this is interesting to you, everybody. I'm going to show you you can almost see. You can see I label it. It's all my cartoons, Tick, 4-Color, Scud, DuckTales, Gargoyles, Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy. So that's what it says, but it's not usually correct. I have a tendency of moving things around. So I'm just going to kind of pull out some books and I'll show you what's in here. I'll just grab some. Some of these are kind of funny. So I'm just going to show all these. So we got Lancelot Link #1. It's just sort of a random comic. This is my Bob's Burgers, first Bob's Burgers, #1. And then we got the Mighty Hercules. This is my first, that's the first appearance of the cartoon version of Mighty Hercules. It's a little different. And then we have Uncle Scrooge. And this is the first appearance of some witch, the female witch duck. So this is her first appearance. And this is the first appearance of Tweety and Sylvester in comics. So kind of a cool, see if I can make my arm longer, show it a bit better. So Tweety and Sylvester. And this is my first Speedy Gonzales. This is Speedy Gonzales' first appearance. And so I'm trying to I'll take out a few books and then I can go through the box and show it a little bit better. So this is another one. This is Pepe Le Pew's first appearance. Too bad Pepe's not on the cover, but this is, you can see I wrote it so that it'd be obvious. This is Looney Tunes #240. This is the first appearance of Pepe Le Pew. He actually made an earlier appearance, but it was not in comics. And this is Rocky and his friends. This is the first appearance of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And also it's Mr. Peabody and Sherman, their first appearance. And it's also Boris and Natasha's first appearance. So a lot of first appearances in this comic. So this is kind of a major key. And this is Dell 4-Color 1128. And then we have the Alvin and the Chipmunks. So they look very different in this one. This is the first appearance of Alvin and the Chipmunks. And again, it's another Dell one. And then we have Huckleberry Hound, the first appearance of Huckleberry Hound. I think this is also, and you can check this one, I think it's also the first appearance of Yogi Bear. And this is the first appearance of the Roadrunner and Wild Coyote, I should say. And this is Dell 4-Color 918. Then we have early Peanuts. And then we have Hardy Boys. This is the first appearance of Hardy Boys in comics. So if you're a Hardy Boys fan. And then we have Lady and the Tramp. First appearance of Lady and the Tramp. Okay. Still lots in this long box, so I'm gonna have to pull out a bunch before I can actually show everything that's in the long box. Okay, so we got, this is the first appearance of Goofy in the title, I should say. So this is Dell 468. And then, also on the back, I have a Super Goof. Just a random Super Goof. It's not a major key. I think it's actually the first appearance of Super Goof. I'm not sure. But I'm not, no, maybe not, actually. It's just a random Super Goof. And this is the first Peter Pan. So I'm trying to zoom out so you can see a bit better. And then we have the first Frosty the Snowman. And then this is just a random one. This is like from when I was a kid. I paid $1 for it, a couple bucks. Actually, it says $2, but I actually paid $1. So yeah, it's just some early Tom and Jerry. This is kind of a major key. This is the first Carl Barks cover art. So this is 4-color 189. It's actually a pretty major key, and if it was in higher grade, it's a really pricey book. In this grade, it's not that pricey, but it's just it's a really great book to have. And then we got another Dell one. This is the first appearance of the Beagle Boys. They're not on the cover, but they're the main bad guys, I guess, for Scrooge McDuck. And this is Disney Comics 134. And then we have Felix the Cat, another one I really like. This is the first Felix the Cat, and this is 4-color 119, the first Felix the Cat number 1. But it's also one of those controversial comics because of the way they depict, Africans. So kind of an interesting one. And now we have some really cool controversial ones. This is Air Funnies, and this is controversial because it's not actually Disney. It's making fun of Disney. You can see the dope in the background, and he's like basically Mickey Mouse as a drug smuggler. And there's like adult situations inside as well. So and then I have number 2 as well. So let me show number 2 properly. So this is number 2, and again, not meant for kids version of Disney characters. And you'll notice actually it's really funny. Maybe I can show better on the front. It's not Dell, it's actually Hell. So they were making fun of Dell as well. So it's kind of great. And then we got Hanna-Barbera Parade. These are just some random ones. I think this is number 1. Yep. This is Hanna-Barbera Parade number 1. And it has like, I'm not sure if there's any first appearances, but it's kind of a major, comic to get. And then we have some random stuff. This is Voltron number 1. Not an expensive book, but I thought it was kind of cool. And then we have Scud. I like Scud, the disposable assassin. So I got these when they came out. So this is like a while ago that I got this. It's got a bit of a ding on the corner. I'm a little bit disappointed, but other than that. And then I have Scud number 2. And Scud number 3 from 1994. So I got these when they came out. So. And then we go, so let's see. Still not quite enough room to pull comics out. So I'm going to show some more this way. So I have a bit of a Scud run. So this is Scud number 4, Scud number 5. I'm flipping through these pretty quick. Scud number 6. I like the story, so it's kind of funny. Worthy of checking out. Scud number 7, Scud number 8, Scud number 9, Scud number 10, Scud number 11, and then we have all mixed up. As I said, these boxes that I have, my long boxes, have like just so random stuff in it. So this is Shogun Warriors number 1. This book's heating up right now, so this is kind of a cool book. And then we have Macross number 1. So like a little bit of a robot theme going on here. So Macross number 1. And this is a show I loved as a kid, Battle of the Planets. This is their first appearance. This is Battle of the Planets number 1. And like you can see in the back, I have Battle of the Planets number 2 as well. So they're together, but yeah. Okay, so do I have enough space? Can you see if I can flip through maybe? No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna keep on. I'll take out another handful and then sort of lean this back a bit. So this is where you gotta kind of do a bit of finagling. Okay, so we got Another interesting one is Star Blazers. So this is Star Blazers #1. So these are all kind of cool TV series that I used to like. This is Star Blazers 0. Another Star Blazers #1. This is like I think one was a mini series and one was the full regular series. Star Blazers #2. I don't have Star Blazers #3, but Star Blazers #4. And then we have Afterlife of Archie. It's kind of a cool little series where they, zombify the whole Riverdale crowd. So it's kind of cool. Now I think that should be enough to show you what's inside. Hopefully, I'm going to try to angle this a bit better so you can see. So we have Destroyer Duck, Gru #1, another Gru #1, Gru number 62, some random Grus, and then this is another Gru #1, but this is when they became Image Comics. So you can see that. Then we have the Mighty Magnor, same artist, so, and writer. And then we have Savage Dragon #1. This one everyone probably has. It's like a really common one. And then we have Comic Parade. This has actually got a very early Space Ghost appearance in it. So it's kind of like a British comic that reprinted a lot of early comics. So it's kind of cool. Then we have the Lion King #1. You'll see this is my cartoon box. And then we have Tip Top Comics 159. There's nothing special about this comic, but it's just an early Tip Top. It's a golden age comic. And this is Super Friends #7. And this one's kind of a key issue because it has the first appearance of the Wonder Twins. So this is the first appearance of the Wonder Twins. So kind of a cool comic. Then we have Wacky Race. Okay, Wacky Race, and yeah, that's just kind of a cool Hanna-Barbera one. And then we have Funin, Dastardly, and Muttley. This is their first appearance. Dastardly and they were basically these guys that would go around causing havoc for the other racers in the Hanna-Barbera series. I'm not sure if you've seen the series where they have like races and stuff, and it was kind of fun. Laugh Olympics or something, I think it was called. So that's their first appearance. And this is the Wacky Races again. So this is like, I believe there's some first appearances in here of the different racers. So they would have like these kind of goofy cars and they would all race against each other. And it was a very fun cartoon during the 70s. I used to watch it as a kid. I used to really like it. So, and then we have Scooby Apocalypse. If you're a Scooby-Doo fan, maybe you might like the Scooby Apocalypse series. It was kind of a fun one. And then we have Looney Tunes #1. This is like the modern version of the Looney Tunes. And then we have Smurfs #2. I have Smurfs #1 on my wall. And this is the first comic series, American comic series with the Smurfs. There was actually a French version that was earlier than this. So this is Smurfs #3. And now this one is actually a very interesting key. And that's the duck that I was trying to remember. I forgot her name. I can never remember her name. But she's like sort of like the nemesis of Scrooge McDuck. And this is not her first appearance or anything, but this is a really rare book. You could only get this in Canada, and it was only if you bought the 3-packs. So just a really rare book. In high grade, this is a low grade. In high grade, this can go for thousands of dollars, this book. It's just such a rare key. So, very rare. And then we have Elf #1. Okay, so Elf #1. And this is Mix Zine. And this is the first appearance of Sailor Moon. It's also the first appearance of Parasite. If you're a big anime fan like I am, you would know that Parasite is kind of it's one of the best animes that I've ever seen, actually. I really like the anime. Death Note would be another one I really like, but Parasite is brilliant. It's basically Alien takes over this guy's hand, and he basically has a parasite, and he has to go around fighting other parasites, and it's kind of cool. So this is Mixed Comics. Then we have Pinocchio, and then we have, this is like a gold key. I think this is Buck Rogers #1. So this is like not the very first appearance of Buck Rogers, but I think it's early, maybe the first comic appearance. But and then we have Grumpy Cat, so another just random one. And this one is actually really interesting. This is Legion of Superheroes, and it's number 300. And basically what they did was they had a full 2-page spread inside where they show all the characters from DC. And one of the characters that they show, which is kind of like in a little, like you can barely see him, but it's Garfield. And this is actually the first comic book appearance of Garfield, even though it's a cameo. Okay, and then this one is kind of interesting too. This is the Xmas special. What the something. So Xmas special. And this is number 10. And this is the first appearance of Bart Simpson in comics. Kind of cool. And this is Jetsons #1. This is like a modern version. And then we have the original first appearance of the Jetsons. So this is the old gold key version from 1960 something. I think it's from 1968. So that's early. And this is Space Ghost's first appearance. So if you're a big Space Ghost fan, this is his first appearance. Space Ghost #1. And then we have a Dino Mutt. So this is the first appearance of Dino Mutt, and also the first appearance of the other guy. What's his name? Falcon or something like that. I think it is like, so Dino Mutt and Falcon or something like that. I'm pretty sure his name is something like that. And then we have Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo. And this is the first appearance of the shark guy. I think, I'm pretty sure. You might have to check that one. But see that shark right there? I think this is his first appearance. Something shark. Sammy the Shark or something like that. I forget his name. Okay, and then we got another one. This is the first appearance of Bam Bam. So at the very bottom you can see Bam Bam. And this is the Flintstones. You know, I forgot which issue this is because they never stay with the Dell ones. It's kind of annoying that way, but I should say the gold key. But this is the first appearance of Bam Bam. Kind of a cool issue. This is just some random hot stuff. I had it from as a kid, so you can see that there's a bit of mix in here. And this is just a Mickey Mouse one from 1967. You know, it's nothing, no key. And then we got HR Puffin Stuff #8. So again, not a key or anything, just early Puffin stuff. And then we have Elf Spring Special. So there's nothing special about that one, but just kind of cool Elf book. Then we have James Bond Jr. Nothing special about that. So these are just all my comic collection, my cartoons, I should say. We have Yogi Bear #1. Nothing special about that one. This is The Last Starfighter, based on the movie, The Last Starfighter. And then we have Roger Rabbit #1. This is the first appearance of Roger Rabbit in comics. And then we have Tip Top Comics. Top Hat, I should say. Top Hat Comics. Okay. One sec, I wish I could pause, but with the iPhones you can't pause. One sec here. I'm going to take out some books. Take out some more. Whoa. Okay, so let's see. It's really hard to do this with one hand, so you got to bear with me on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to take out some more books here. Whoa, sorry. So you're going to have to just look at the thing for a sec. There we go. Now, that was getting challenging. Okay, wow. So, that was challenging. Now you can see the books a bit better, though. So thanks for bearing with me on that one. I'll see if I can edit that out, but if I can't, I'm sorry. So this is Police Academy #1, first appearance of Police Academy. If you were a fan of that in the 80s. And then we got Plastic Man. That's just the newer version of Plastic Man. And then we got Heathcliff's Funhouse #1. I don't think this is the first appearance of Heathcliff, but it's just kind of a cool Heathcliff one. And then we have Rocky and Bullwinkle. So this is not their first appearance, but it's just kind of a cool one. I think this is the first appearance of Dudley, the guy that's right there, that guy. And then we have Darkwing Duck. These long boxes kind of hard to manage. Darkwing Duck. Then we have, that was the first appearance of Darkwing Duck. And this is DuckTales #1. These are kind of hot books actually right now. And then we have DuckTales #1, but this is the different version. Then we have another this is the Kaboom DuckTales #1. So all DuckTales. And then another DuckTales I should say. DuckTales #2. DuckTales #3. Hopefully this is going to start leaning back to me. There, hopefully it'll stay. DuckTales #4. Really need a second hand, or third hand I should say. So DuckTales #5. DuckTales #6. This is a book I really like. This is Hung Kung Phooey. Probably considered totally inappropriate nowadays, but this is a really great series from the 70s. This is the first appearance of Hung Kung Phooey, and it was just really funny because he was a dog that did karate, but it was really bad at it. But it was a fun series. So this is Hung Kung Phooey #1, Hung Kung Phooey #3, Hong Kong Phooey #6, Hong Kong Phooey #7. So you can see that I like that series. And this is, okay, there, that's better. Thundercats #1. Oh, one sec here. Oh, this is just a free comic book day. I got this for free. This is the first appearance of the $6 Million Man. Kind of a cool comic. And this is All-Star Squadron. I forgot what this is. This is somebody's first appearance. Let me see if it says. Maybe the first appearance of Guardian. I'm not sure. Some first appearance. I thought it was, just a kind of a cool little book. I forgot what it was. All-Star Squadron. Okay, so that's interesting. And then we have Vampire Miyu #1. Then we have Hellbinder #1. And then we have Ninja High School 0. I like Ninja High School. And this is a kind of a key. This is Ninja High School #38, which is the first appearance of Lilith. That's Lilith. If you're familiar with Warrior Nun, she was the main bad nun, I guess, that became sort of a demon at the end of it. So this is her first appearance. And then another Ninja High School #3, and this is Warrior Nun Arilla #1. This is the first appearance of this is a different one. This is another #1, but different one. And then we got Holiday Parade. Nothing special about that. And then we just got a nice old Uncle Scrooge 15th Center. Nothing special, but just kind of cool. And this is the reprint of the first #1 of Uncle Scrooge. This is the Whitman one. So this is nothing super special, but it's kind of like a reprint of the original Uncle Scrooge. I have the original Uncle Scrooge on my wall. And this one is an interesting one. This one is actually though it's like I actually am getting a different version of this. I think this is not a first print, but this is mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocents. So Innocent. This is kind of a cool comic. And the reason it was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent, I believe, was they didn't like the historical, they didn't find it historically accurate or something like that. I forgot what the issue was, but I'm pretty sure that was something like that. So this is kind of an interesting book. That's from the 50s. And then we got Scamp, which is just some random. And this is a Whitman variant. Then we have Where's Huddles? These are just random ones that I had from when I was a kid. And then we have Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew, number 20. Nothing special about this, but just books that I had when I was a kid. So these are all from when I was a kid that I just randomly had. Then we have, Jungle Twins. And then we have another jungle one, Korak, son of Tarzan. Then we have Tarzan and the Apes, Tarzan of the Apes. Just an early issue. I'm not, with these gold key ones, I never know what issue number it is, but. And then we have another Tarzan. See, this is mostly Tarzan now. And this is just some comic. I got this for free, so this is, don't expect anything major about that one. So, and then we have like Archie's Joke Book. This is kind of a cool one. Nothing special, but it's just early Archie's Joke Book, number 91. It's in reasonable grade. And then we have Archie 255. Nothing special about that. And then we have first appearance of One Punch Man. It's kind of a cool one. And then we have Gargoyles number 1, the first appearance of the Gargoyles. A really great TV series. I highly recommend it. And then we have Scooby-Doo. I believe this is number 2. I believe it's number 2. And this is a bunch of my Scooby-Doos. I'm not sure which is the first print, but these are all Scooby-Doos. Then we have another Scooby-Doo. These are all really old Scooby-Doos. And then we have Spoof Comics number 4, which is nothing special. Then we have Dr. Spectre. Then we have Midnight Tales. So a lot of these are just random, kind of interesting ones. And then we have Shroud of Mystery number 1. These are like Copper Age, like horror. So then we have Haunted number 75. Ghost Manor number 74. Scary Tales, number 42, Beyond the Grave. These are becoming hot right now. I bought I bought all of these, I believe, for like $5 as just a lot way back when I was in university. I just thought they were cool. This is Beyond the Grave again, number 16. Ghostly Tales. These aren't even organized. Ghostly Tales, another Ghostly Tales, another Ghostly Tales. So you can see, like, there's even some duplicates. It's getting a little easier to manage now. Then we got Ghostly Tales number 169. Then we have Ripley's Believe It or Not. Grimm's Ghost Stories. Gore's Karlov. You'll see that I'm really into the horror and the kind of like Twilight Zone like level stuff. And this is Grimm's Ghost Stories. Grimm's Ghost Stories. I don't know what issue numbers are these. I can't really see when I'm holding the camera this way. 60. And then Unexpected. These are really great. And they have really amazing art. These Unexpected ones. They're quite nice. Just so you know. From DC. And then we have another Unexpected. Kind of that, it was almost like they were trying to revive the Golden Age horror style. So it's kind of nice. Secrets of the Haunted House. And then we have Secrets of Haunted House again. It's kind of a cool cover. Then we have Shadow Play, number 1. House of Secrets, 96. So this is a few issues after the famous 92, which is the first Swamp Thing, but still a cool cover. And then we have Ghosts number 1, Ghosts number 11, Ghosts number 16, Ghost 32, House of Mystery 204, and this is kind of an interesting one. And then we have House of Mystery number 216, House of Mystery 234, 236, 286, 292, 297, 299, 301, 303, 304, 306, 307, 308. These are all the iVampire ones. 310, 311, 312, 317. Then we got Beavis and Butthead. Very different. So you can see that there's no real organization to this. But Beavis and Butthead number 1. I got 2 copies of that because I thought it was going to be something great. Beavis and Butthead number 2. Beavis and Butthead number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. And then Jim the Earthworm Jim number 1. I don't even think that's his first appearance. It's just a kind of a cool first series kind of thing. Then we have SpongeBob. This is SpongeBob's first appearance. This book, in my mind, is actually pretty undervalued. It's like a $20 book, but you can, considering how popular SpongeBob is, this should be really a more pricey book. But just so another thing. And then we have Rocko's Modern Life. This is first appearance of Rocko. Then we have Powdered Toast Man special. So if you're a big Ren and Stimpy fan, you would know who Powdered Toast Man is. So then we have, it's up here. So we're getting close to the end here. Then we have the Ren and Stimpy one. This is an awesome book. You can see, actually, I paid $25 for this. That was back in the 90s. It was a hot book back then, and now you can probably pick it up even cheaper. So it didn't do so well, but it was a hot book, and this was the really kind of a special book because if you open the book, if you open this plastic, it stinks. It has like an air fouler, so it's a very stinky comic, and it's one that people are often not happy if they open it. This is another Ren and Stimpy number 2. And another number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6 with Spider-Man. That was pretty cool. Let's see if I can lean these back and make it a little easier. Number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12. You can tell that I liked Ren and Stimpy. Number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So that's my Ren and Stimpy collection. And then we have Tick number 1. First, I don't believe this is actually his first appearance. This is sort of like the special, the one that says special on it is the first appearance. So this is the second appearance. And again, I have a couple issues of that. And we have number 2, number 3, a couple issues. I like the Tick as well. So these are all Tick. Number 4, I have a complete collection of Tick, I believe. 5, a couple issues of number 5. Number 6. Number 7. This is kind of a variant of number 8. It's kind of interesting. I didn't even know I had that. Okay, and this is variant another number 8. number 9, number 10, a couple issues of that, number 11, a couple issues of that, number 12, and number 13. That's my complete box. So yeah, wow. So you survived. If you got this far, you survived me going through one of my long boxes, one of my many long boxes with just random comics in it. And you know, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can see that I still have a whole bunch more to do. And these will be part of my deep dive video where I'll be going through all my comic long boxes and basically just showing you what's inside. And you can see, like, it goes on and on. I have like so many, behind these slabs, there's more boxes of comics. So you can see like a whole bunch of comics that I have to go through. So there is a lot of comics that I can show. So this is just one. And you can see that took like 30 minutes just to show one long box. So just imagine doing all these. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you give me some feedback, if there's something you want me to change about this, just tell me. And I am always open to feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.